see you smiling, I go crazy for you. 'Cause you're the one that I like, I can't deny. Every night you're on my mind. So if I call you tonight, will you pick up and give me your time? Miss you every night, miss you all the time. No, I don't even know where to start.
So, with my dinner today, I will be doing some sorrel drink. So, I am boiling the cinnamon, ginger, and pimento. You see the color of the water is because the cinnamon is boiling already, and pimento and the ginger. I just placed probably like 4 sticks of cinnamon in there, and some pimento, and probably like two out, not even pegs, but 2 pieces of ginger I just slice up and put in there. So guys, the cinnamon, the ginger, and pimento is boiling together, so I'm going to add the sorrel in it now. This is the sorrel I'm using. I'm just using 1 parcel of this. I'm not going to boil a lot because I boiled some the other day. Even if it needs more sorrel, I am going to put some more sorrel in there. So I'm just going to watch and see when it boils, and then I'll add more in it. See the color? It's changing so fast. It's already red. Beautiful sorrel. So this is what we're gonna have. This is what we're gonna have for our drink. Sorrel drink. You see the color of the sorrel? I know this is gonna taste nice. So with your sorrel, when you're like making your sorrel drink, you have choice to like, you can add like rum when it's finished and you're mixing. You can add probably like rum and all of those stuff. But you know, I don't drink alcohol, so I'm not gonna add any rum in it or anything like that. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. This is the rich red color. Yep. So I also put on my peas already. My peas is going to start boiling soon, so I'm gonna clean up my fish, and then after I'll fry my fish. So these are the fish I got in Hamilton the other day. I don't know. I took them out from last night or maybe this morning. These are red snappers. These are red snappers. I'm only gonna do 2. So I am going to clean up my fish. So all of these inside I'm going to remove. Zaire, can I take out the lime out of the fridge for me, please?
Yes.
Yeah. You have to ensure your fish is cleaned out properly. Yes, baby. Yeah. Even na the even the is the inside of the fish how it's clean? Yeah. Ensure you remove any any excessive scale that is on it. So now that I have finished cleaning up my fish, I'm gonna squeeze a lime on it. Oh my god. Is that your min after the night there though? So this lime will cut, remove some of the raw scent that the fish normally gives off. Then you can put back this in the refrigerator for me too.
Yes, Mama.
So guys, now that I have cleaned up my fish, I am going to put some of this, some black pepper, and some all-purpose in the creases to fry it. So I am just going to pour some of this right here. Like you can just pour a small amount, you don't have to pour a lot, and a little bit of Maggi all-purpose, just a small amount. And when you're like seasoning your fish, you can like mix it with your fingers, anything you want to mix it with, and then you put it in the creases of your fish and inside as well. And you don't want to use too much black pepper too, because you don't want your fish to be too salty. So I got this fish at Nations Fresh the other day, and whatever remaining, you can just rub it over your fish. Yeah, Zaire. So that is my two fish I'm gonna fry for dinner today. Yes. My peas is on the way. My peas is boiling. I'm gonna add some more water. Whenever your peas, that is what I was taught. Whenever my peas comes to the top of the water or it's floating, I should use some more water to put it down. So that is what I'm gonna do shortly. So I am just pouring some water in, some warm water. My peas onto the bottom. But I am going to strain my peas, my sorrel shortly too. Yeah, so just watch. So I'm gonna strain my sorrel, guys. I'm gonna strain it. There. Look at this sorrel. This sorrel, they're still red. You know, I can boil this again. So I'm gonna allow this to cool for some minutes and then I'll be mixing it. So as I was saying earlier, you can add like, you know, alcohol to your sorrel. It gives it a little nice flavor. But I don't consume alcohol, and then Zaire can't consume alcohol, not supposed to. So when you use the cinnamon, the ginger, and the pimento, it gives it this herbal taste. It tastes so wonderful. Like it gives it this wonderful taste. It's like a medicine. So this is my sorrel, guys. It's still hot, steaming hot, so I'm gonna allow this to cool just like this. You know, I was on TikTok just like yesterday and I saw what was happening in Ghana, and I can tell it breaks my heart to know that an innocent child, you know, was unalive. Like she has lived no life. Like I have a 8-year-old son. Like my son is gonna be 9 soon, and I do not trust anybody whatsoever with my child. Like we are living in a world of terror, horror, with heartless persons now. I do not understand what society is doing. Like men, human is so heartless. Like when I was growing up, I've gone places with, you know, family members. Like I think the worst place I've ever been, you know, probably persons would be afraid to go to bush. Like a lot of persons go to the farm with their grandmothers. Like I've been to the farm with my grandmother. I've been to the bush. I've been to so many places with family, and you know, we like there's nothing at all we can do. And I'm like, I am proud of Guyana, the persons in Guyana, the families, the men, the women, the children, anybody that stood up yesterday, Friday, for that young lady. Like may her soul rest in peace. Like I was heartbroken. Like I've been following the stories and I watched the father, how he expressed when he was there. He was calm. He wasn't even getting angry. He was just there hoping for the best. And when I heard him say that he felt it in his belly that his daughter was still in there, like he knew she did not leave, and they put out a statement like, we are not protecting children anymore. Society is not protecting. It's not a village anymore. Like when I was growing up, if I go out a road and do something wrong, I know by the time I reach home, my mother here, and me I get whooping on top of it. Like these persons, they're committing these crimes and they can sleep at night. When me I grew up and if I want like a sweet tea or something me take, when me never get permission to take me can't sleep at night. But I don't know what we're going to do. Like children growing up, like we have to be sheltering them. They're not experiencing life anymore. They're not experiencing life. Can you believe a grandmother took her grandchildren for a day of fun? Going there not knowing that something is going to go wrong. It is insane. It is insane. It is. I do not have words to express how sad it is. I do not have words because I just cannot understand how would somebody hurt a young innocent child like that. I don't understand, and I'm proud of the person. I do not condone violence, but I am proud of them for standing up for that baby girl, for her to get justice either way. I do not condone them burning the hotel or doing any single thing of that sort, but we have to stand up as a nation, as humans, as adults for these children that cannot help themselves. We have to stand up because it is getting worse, way worse. You cannot trust nobody. You cannot trust a stranger. One time, if a child lost on the road, you see a stranger walk, I ask a who for picnic this, and I stop and I say, oh, you know, to make a big picnic like that when I grow up. If I even shot me, I walk go by myself. You hear a man tap and I say, oh, can I make a little girl like this wanna walk on the road? No, nobody don't care. Nobody don't care about nobody. It's sad to say nobody cares about anybody. And I can tell you, it is very sad. We have to grow our children in this sheltered house. Like they can't go outside, go play anymore because you're wondering what is going to happen. Is somebody gonna take them away? Somebody gonna do something of that sort? Just see them, don't like them, analyze them. What is happening? What is happening to the country? What is happening to society? I don't understand, and I can tell you, I feel it for the mother and the father. That child, I've seen videos with her, and she's a beautiful young lady, and she had her life ahead of her. Should have been a very brilliant young lady, and they cut that short. It is so sad, and I can tell her rest in peace to the family. And it hurt me. It's like every time I see a video, I want to just scroll past because I can't look on it anymore. But my condolence to the family. I have a child, and I can tell her, I don't know if I was in the position what I would do. Probably I would go crazy. I have one child, and I pray to God every day to guide and protect him, because I don't know if I could manage something like that. I do not know. Guys, I'm gonna put some escallion. In here. I do not know what is happening to this society anymore. Why nobody cares? Why these adults are not caring as much as they are supposed to? I do not know. I don't know. I am adding my coconut milk, guys. I am adding my coconut milk for it to boil. The pizza is not finished as yet, but I am adding my coconut milk. I am putting 2 tins of coconut milk in my rice and peas. But as I was saying, I don't know what is happening nowadays with human beings. Everybody's so heartless. Nobody at all now say, okay then, let us look out for this child. Let us look out for each other's children. Nothing like that now take place again. Nothing. I am adding some red pepper, crushed cayenne red pepper, to my rice and peas for some, spice. But I am saying, what is taking place? What is happening? I do not know. I do not know what is happening. I would want to know that I send my child somewhere and my child is protected. Another adult look out for my child. Me not have to worry. I don't have to be worrying. I don't have to be fretting that okay, somebody go kidnap my child or hurt my child. Because them I would want to know. I would definitely want to know. Is it that persons just have children and just look out for their own? Like, I remember even when me I grow up, even if a stranger see you do something yet they're scolding you, you fret when you go home. No, people just harm these children and not caring. And the children, they are the future. Just like when you grow up, you were the future of the generation before you. So for when I was growing up, they say, oh, children are the future. Children is definitely the future. Because while I grow up, I am 20 something, I am 30 something, as I am going older, I cannot do certain things. So the children that is coming up, younger than me, they're going to continue with this tradition, with these cultures, with every single thing. They're the one going to, maintain society. And if it's this, how the children are going to maintain these things, I do not know. We're not going to have any good mental, social children left, because literally parents have to be keeping their children under them close to them, antisocial, can't socialize with nobody, because you can't trust nobody with your picnic again. You cannot trust a soul with your child anymore. So what? We have to just grow them in a house only. In a house only, we have to grow with picnic them away from society. So nobody can harm them. So these children will not know how to integrate properly into society. They will not know how to communicate with other persons. They will not know, emotional or compassion. They will not show any compassion towards anybody, because the way how they were grown. They will not care about anybody. They will not share. They'll have no love for each other because of how society has, I don't even know. Society show them say, oh, we can't trust nobody, so just care about yourself. That is how this world is going. You have to just care about yourself and your child. And it wasn't like that before. I know as things get, things and time change, technology increase, it's not supposed to be like this. We are now more aware of the things that can happen. So we are more technologically savvy to help to prevent certain things from happening. Even with phones, we are now savvy that are aware we can put parental control locks on our children's phone, tablet, television, what they're supposed to watch and not what to watch. So how is it that we are hurting children? How is it that adults have these devious intention towards children, and they were once children? I do not understand. I do not fathom what is taking place, and I am scared for the world. I am scared for the children. I am scared for myself, because persons will laugh and talk with you and they'll harm you tomorrow. I do not understand it. We're living in a world of it's just shocking, and it is just surprising, and it is very, very sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. It's very, very sad. I am going to fry my fish now. I am going to fry my fish. I'm gonna fry my fish now. Okay. So guys, I'm going to mix my sorrel. I'm going to put some of this sugar in it. I'm not gonna put a lot. The sorrel is still not, it's still warm, but because I have these, I'm gonna put these in there so it can dissolve in it properly. I do not have, like, I can't tell you how much sugar. If you're making your sorrel, I cannot tell you how much sugar to put in it, because depending on how sweet you like things, I am not putting a lot, just for it to have a little taste. And I have this, so I'm just gonna finish it. This sugar is not that sweet. Like, it's not all that sweet. It's not like the other sugars. Even the texture of this sugar is different.
You have two of those.
If you notice, look at this. It's not, this is like powdery. This is like powder farm sugar. The other one is like granular, more harder and things. Yeah. So this is different.
Show them in back. Guys, this is the bottle that my mom was using, although she had two of them and she used one, but she only used one, so we're gonna put this back and we're gonna keep doing the video.
So this is how I like it, not too sweet. So based on how you want your sorrel to taste, you make it like that. I can't tell you how much sugar, like 2 teaspoons, 3 tablespoons, depending on your taste. You taste and mix, taste and mix, taste and mix. So I already poured my oil in the pot to fry my fish, so I'm just letting it warm up and then I'll do that. Look at that. My peas is boiling. Yes, my peas is boiling with the coconut milk and with escallion and other stuff and pepper. Fish them sit down and ready to fry. Look at them, they're like, oh, fry me, fry me. I'm gonna add some pepper flakes in the oil, and I'm also gonna add some garlic. So this is 2 pegs of garlic I will be putting in my oil. So when you add your garlic, the garlic and pepper will also still cut down this. You know, some persons don't like fish because they say fish is raw, but the garlic helps to remove some of that, and the pepper as well. So meanwhile, I am here cooking. Zahir is doing some, schoolwork. There is a test that they do, or that they do in grade 3, EQAO. I think it's education quality something another test, but they do it in grade 3 and in grade 6. So what I have done, I have gone ahead and downloaded some practice tests. It is education quality and accountability office. So this is a independent provincial agency that assesses the quality and effectiveness of Ontario's public funded education system for kindergarten to grade 12. So they develop this standardized test that they administer to the students. So I've downloaded some. So Zahir is going to do these and let us see if he gets them right. So Zahir, start. Zahir, seems like we have to go on cook the fish thing.
So guys, I'm going to start with the math question.
Yeah, so it's math and language arts. So what is the first question? What is number 1?
The animal shelter has a total of 280 cats,
280?
286 cats, and dogs. There are 157 dogs. How many cats are in the shelter?
So what are you going to do to know how many cats are in the shelter? Hmm? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna subtract.
Subtract what?
I'm gonna subtract 286 from 1.
You can't subtract 286. You have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. Which one is bigger, 286 or 157?
286.
So you have to subtract 157 from 286. So you're doing workout?
So guys, 7 minus 6.
Alright, so what you're gonna do now? Minus now.
6 minus 7, I cannot do that.
You can minus 6 from 7.
7
Alright. Do what you do. Alright, do what you do. Just turn my fish, guys, because I am multitasking with Zahir. Look at my fish, it is so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. So, workout, let me see now. I need to go and get some hand color.
That's not the correct number.
Right here, so 7, when you minus 7 from 16, how much I get? You can write it on this here. You can be working out on that.
Yeah, number. Just 16. Nine.
So, guys, I cut this one because it was a little bit too big for the pot, so I just cut it. Let me see.
Which series of number 12 counting by 25?
What is the question?
It says, what series of
Which part is what?
which series of numbers show counting by 25?
Shows. So which number shows counting by 25? Guys, my peas is already cooked, so I am going to, measure my rice. So as always, I use my pure basmati rice, gluten-free rice to cook my rice and peas. Yes. I am turning my fish. Could fry on this side a little more, but guys, I'm gonna remove some of the peas, water to help cook down my fish, my roasted fish. So even when you're cooking like stew chicken, you can use some of this put in your brown stew chicken or your brown stew fish. Gives it a very, very, very nice flavor. So this amount I took out. It's hot. And then I'm gonna wash my rice and put in my rice in my pot. Checking on my fish again. Oh. This is about 2.5 pounds of rice. I did not measure it, but yeah. Or probably 2 pounds of rice or 1 and something pounds of rice. I'm not sure. You have to wash your rice properly because some persons don't like basmati, or let's say basmati rice because it has a smell. I don't think it has a smell. It just has to be washed properly. Yes, right here. I'm coming. It just has to be washed properly, and you'll be fine. Look at it, see? It's not that white like before. Guys, my fish is finished frying. I'm going to cut up my seasons now, and then I cook them down. Guys, I'm gonna cut up my seasons. So I'm gonna use onion. I'm gonna use sweet pepper, red sweet pepper. I'm gonna use the orange one. So these are the colored sweet pepper. I do not have any green sweet pepper, and neither did I realize that I don't have any tomato, but I'm gonna work it without them. And I'm gonna put carrot in there as well, and I'm gonna put some okra in there as well. Oh man, me have to go sharp minutes that year.
Get done.
The dull man.
We all go shopping with them.
Mm-hmm. Probably make a dollar store and ask them. Then we have something.
Our Canadian style.
Or Canadian tire.
Okay, let's shop for which number of sections you
So you cut your sweet pepper the size you want. I like mine big because I like eating them. I don't want them to mash out in the pot. Yes, Papi? So you finished that page already? What is the question?
So, which number sentence did you use to check the answer for the following number sentence? The following number sentence is 76 minus 30 minus 39 equals 37. Then these ones are 39 plus 6 equals 115.
Checking on my rice. Ooh, hot. Hot, 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 hot. Look at my rice. Look at my rice. Look at my rice.
Um, how many does 50, 58 have done 32? I think they're asking us the number. I think they're asking.
Guys, I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper. So I'm gonna let it, like, you know, fry down a little bit. I'm also gonna add garlic in there. And I'm also gonna add some carrots. Greatest. So which group of numbers is arranged from least to greatest? Which one? Which group of numbers?
So this is
So another word for least is what?
smallest,
Yes. So another word for greatest is what?
largest,
Okay, so from the smallest to the greatest. So go ahead.
like 5,900
5,921. It's not 5,900, and it's 5,921. So guys, now that my season has fried down a little bit, I'm going to add my coconut. Remember this coconut mixture that I took out of the rice and peas? I'm going to add it in here. Oh, there's a piece here. And I'm gonna leave this to cook for a while. So guys, I'm gonna put some Maggi all-purpose in there. I'm gonna put about almost a tablespoon. This is a tablespoon. And I'm going to also put some pimento in there as well. And because I didn't have any tomato, I'm gonna add some ketchup in there. So as I said, you can cook as you go. You can taste as you go. Just want a little bit more salt. Oh, I forgot I have some Mrs. Dash here. I'm gonna put probably about less than a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash in there. And taste again. I just tip a little bit in my hand. Taste, okay. It wants a little bit more pepper. I'm gonna put some more cayenne pepper in there. Because it's fish, I normally like my fish spicy. Zaya doesn't mind spice either. Yes, Zaya? I'm going to put a little bit more again of Maggi all-purpose. And then I'm going to leave it to cook down a little bit more, then I'm going to add my fish. Guys, I'm going to add my fish in there now. See, I added my fish in there. Yeah. So my fish is steaming or boiling down now. As I said before, I'm gonna put some okra in there. I'm gonna put a little bit more okra and let this steam down. And this is my fish. It's almost finished. And this is my rice. Yep. This is my rice and peas. And my fish looks so beautiful. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I put in the okra last because I don't want the okra to be too soft. I put the okra in, guys, last because I don't want the okra to get too soft. But I know this is going to be a lovely, lovely meal. Guys, I'm finished cooking now. I'm gonna turn off my stove. Yeah, so this is the fish. I'm gonna turn off my stove now. And my rice is finished, as I said. I'm gonna turn off my stove now. Doing his math. What is that question?
Which pair of numbers has the sum of 60?
Which pair of numbers? So what?
Because you see 11 plus 11 plus, no, I meant 1 plus 9 equals 10, right? Then I put then 1 plus 4 equals 5. Then I put the other one that equals 10. Then I put the 1 I put the 1 on the 5 that equals 6.
Okay, so you carry it.
Yeah, then I put the 0 down that equals 60.
Okay, good job. So what is the next question?
What value do
It has an S on it.
what values do the 3 and the 8 represent in the number 3,468?
So what does the 3 and 8 represent?
The 3 it represents the thousands,
Mm-hmm.
and the 8 represents the ones.
Okay.
So it's C.
Okay, good job. Move on to the next question.
Question 14. Which pair of numbers have a difference of $2? What does it mean by difference?
Alright, so I'm gonna read the question for you. Which pair of numbers have a difference of $2? So difference mean it's gonna be minus. So just like how you had where's the other question before?
This.
Where's the other question? Where's the question paper? When this question paper asked you, where is it again? Oh, this question asks you how many more is 58 than 32. It's asking you what is the difference.
Like how many more is 2?
Which pair of numbers have a difference of $2? So which of these have a difference of $2? When you minus each from each, which have a difference of 2?
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, the difference would have been the balance. So if you go out supermarket and you buy something and your difference from what you bought is $2, your change would have been $2. So if you buy something,
Got it.
may I try to explain it? If you buy something for $3 at the supermarket and you gave them $5, the difference would have been $2.
Yeah, I got the answer.
Okay.
6 minus 4 equals 2.
Okay.
Look, equals 2.
Yeah.
Which Jane is taking the train to Toronto. There are 3 stops along the way. It takes 45 minutes to get to the first stop, 2 hours to get to the second stop, 1.5 hours to get to the third stop, and then another 45 minutes to get to Toronto. How many minutes will it take Jane to get to Toronto? Show your work.
So what you're supposed to do now?
So I think we're supposed to add all of those all of the hours and minutes together.
Okay. So your first move is gonna be now. What you gonna do now?
45 minutes.
So you're gonna write down all the numbers that you see in the sentence. You're gonna add up them now.
Okay.
Add up the first 2 numbers.
45 plus 2
You can't.
equals.
You cannot add it up like that, Zaire. Remember, the difference is hours and minutes.
Oh. 45 minutes plus 2 hours.
So that is 2 hours. So what is that now? How much hours is that? 2 hours plus 45 minutes is how much?
I know 45 plus 2 equals 47.
No, Zaire, you don't do it like that. That is the reason why I'm saying to you, it's hours and minutes. So you have 2 hours. So when you have add 2 hours and you add 45 minutes, how much is that? Remember, it's 60 minutes. 60 minutes makes an hour.
Yeah.
So you have 2 hours.
I don't understand.
All right. So you have hours. You remember when we're looking at the clock? Okay. So 2 hours.
Yeah.
So they have 2 hours on the clock, which is 2 o'clock. And then if the hand go on, let me see which one, the 8, it would have been how much?
8 o'clock.
If the short hand goes on the 2 and the long hand goes on the 8, between 8 and 9, how much that would have been? Draw a clock and write 2 hours and 45 minutes to represent 2 hours and 45. $45, yes. And then you go add 1.5 hours to that. So the half hours would have been 0.5. Or you done to 30 minutes.
So 2 hours and 30 minutes.
1 hour and 30 minutes. Put the 1. Put down the 1. No, Zahi, you cannot do that. What did I tell you when you're adding? Put it underneath each something properly. Guys, I'm going to share it our dinner now. Yay! I'm going to share it our dinner. Zaire, how much rice do you want? I'm going to see if I can... Zaire, I'm going to use a plastic something. I come out bad still. It not set, but it's okay. Rice no farm the way all I want to farm, but it is okay. It is okay. Fish time. This is my pancake thing. I mean, I want my fish to mash. Look at it. Yeah. Zaire, do you want okra in yours?
No, thank you.
So this one is for the hair. Yeah. Oh, my phone charger. This one is for the hair, and this is mine. Kayesem don't want any okra, but this is mine. I'll take the fish head and Zaire take the tail. So this is what I have lettuce and all, guys. So this is our dinner, our Sunday dinner.